Here we are again. We've got me, Franco, Stuart, Roger, jungler. We've got a Wan, a Leslie, and a Diroth. Double marksman. Diroth's a great character. I'm going to have to pick him up and start learning. They've got a Khalid, a Brody, a Vale, a Selena, and this Yin character who's kind of new to us. He wasn't around when we last were playing, sorry. As usual, Franco, off to invade. Toot, toot, toot. Invading time. Toot, toot, toot. If you've seen my last video, you saw Balmond. I missed him twice. I missed that hook and I'm like, oh my god, I don't believe it. What is happening? Why am I missing all these hooks? Yin's obviously having none of that. Quite rightly. And kind of zones me out. But I think my hook's just about to come off cooldown. And I don't quite reset the buff, but I do force him away, pull the aggro of the buff, and then reset it that way. Vale obviously is like, leave my jungler alone. Drops a little bit damage on me. That's negligible. My Franco healing will reset that. And now I'm thinking, actually, nah, not getting any buffs, yo. you know, we're not finished here. Boop. No buffs for yousies. And Vale's like, seriously, stop it, dude. That's not cool. Trying to protect his jungler. But by this point, saw me in the bush. Great placement. By this point, we are kind of going for it, and our jungler, Stuart, is kind of already buffed up and ready to go. I'm asking him what he wants. He wants a Vale. There he is. There's your Vale. Boop. Great. And our jungler picked up the kill. Sometimes in our rush to secure kills, we try and last hit them. And look, he didn't actually take the buff in the end. He just gave up on it. Do not blame. Sometimes in our rush to be tanks and support our team and secure the kill, you know, we lose sight of the fact that it's actually kind of more beneficial if our teammate gets it, if the jungler gets it. So, great result there. I'm setting up here. Boop. Still got my ult. Oh, actually, I haven't got my ulti yet. I'm only 3. I was going to say I've still got my ulti, so I could have helped contribute that. Diros, very glad to see some support, and I go to check on buff. I'm determined that Yin's not going to get that buff. Leaving Stuart whilst I just check all the natural hiding places. Don't know why I've just been in that bush. Just to zone for him, just so he can do that in peace. And yeah, that's pretty much. I know that's pretty good. Rotating out, Stuart's like, let's invade their jungle. And we see him doing red buff. And I'm like, oh, time to die, red buff. But it just killed it as I was going to hook it. I'm like, if I can reset this buff 3 times, that would be fucking hilarious. Flipping hilarious. Drop my ulti, and there's Selena's stun. You will be seeing that a lot more later, don't worry. They're actually not even 4 yet, and our jungle is 5. You can see the effect of me disrupting so early on. It's absolutely devastating to their early gameplay. It's really brutal. Just giving them a little bit of a hand because I was at a loss of what to do. The lanes look pretty decent. Diroth seems to have dropped to bottom lane for some reason. I guess he was covering Leslie as she backed. I see some activity there, so I'm thinking, oh, can I help out? I see Wan's in trouble mid, so I'm thinking, oh, can I help out? Just talking with Stuart at this point, trying to figure out what he wants to do, and he's saying, wait for me, I'm just getting the buff. So here we go. Oh, you were so lucky, Vale. That was coming for you. You know that was a hook. And here's that Yin character. He's not been... He wasn't around when we were last playing, so... I don't really know all his moves so much. I do know that he pulls you into an arena, and in the arena he gets like a buffed or enhanced version of himself. He does like a Badang-style multi-punch and whatnot. And if he kills someone in the arena, that enhanced version comes out and goes after people. So great moves by Selena there. I thought we were tower diving. I was wrong. And then I'm like, ooh, maybe a Vale. Vale's got some great incidental damage. Suddenly, oh, look at that stun. Did you see that? Yeah, sorry. Oh, and another. Well, I think I intercepted that one on purpose because I wanted to protect our Leslie, but that Selena's having a hell of a game. Yeah, just mostly looking to support. I need to rest here and get my health back. Oh, that stun! She's absolutely all over the show. Not letting you do that. If I'd have not hooked there, like, this is the purpose of rewatching these videos and posting them for newer players to kind of learn from. I tried to hook. That was not the right move. What I should have done instead is suppressed. Did you see that hook, though? Bonk! That's what you can do if you are exceptionally lucky. But yeah, in that situation with Selena and our Leslie, if I'd have immediately hit my ulti on Selena, Leslie would have survived. So misplay by me, made up for by a really good hook a second later. I almost got his buff again. As you saw, my hook landed just as the orbs. Great stun off screen for Selena there. Really good. Got Stuart. The orbs came out and I narrowly missed out on getting his buff again. Here it is. It's okay. I am dead. Oh no. Let's see what Stuart's up to. Oh, he's excitingly clearing the buff. Wan, the old classic 4-on-1. Not usually possible to win those. Although, if any character were going to, it would be Wan. She's absolutely stupid. As in, stupid broken. Yeah, classic Stuart farming run here. I'm going with him. We're saying, can we help in the bottom team fight? I'm thinking, yep, we can. So that's a big old hook on Vale. We can't quite save the tower. I hopefully had flicker. I should have flickered into the ulti, but didn't think it through. Oh, I was expecting him to turn up lane there, which is why that hook was slightly to his left. I wasn't expecting him to continue running diagonally. Stuart punishes him for not retreating. Tower dives like a maniac. I stay there to kind of draw some fire. I try and come out of the bush first, so Selena thinks I'm leaving, but that doesn't really help. And oh, that stun. I did see that coming. I did walk into that. I didn't think I was in any danger. That stun was clever, though. Really good. I keep suggesting that Selena's like a upgraded version of Roger, but someone's like, oh no, Roger's definitely top tier. And I'm like, oh, Gazies. How many off-screen stuns have you got recently? I mean, I very nearly ran into that, for God's sake. We knew the tower was up, so it's all down to that hook, which unfortunately I missed. She very nearly counters with a stun, which is even more impressive, because hers is longer range and has a longer travel time. But we see the team fight top, 3v2. I'm on my way. I didn't see Selena go after Roger, but he does call me back. And he's like, oh, I nearly got her. And sure enough, he nearly did. I'm like, no, Khalid. Oh, I'm terrible at judging the length the chain will actually reach to. So you can see here, this is an example of tanking where you are... Oh, what was that? That was terrible. That was indecision. So you saw I started to run to the top on the 3v2 and then turned around to save my jungler, and instead the jungler died and the 2 in the 3v2 died as well. So there was a short time there where I was actually the only one alive. This is an example of how Franco isn't as tanky as some tanks. Sure, that was like a 3-on-1, but some tanks I play could have survived that. Great moves from Stu there. Great dodge roll under the tower, hits them with a snare. Great retreat. Really good use of his skill set there and the ability to swap. He goes after Selena because I was saying how good Selena was all game, and he picks up the kill just to rub it in my face. Really, really good play there, Stuart. Not like your usual fighter boringness, although... Oh, he got the kill in the Yin ulti. Really good. And then I basically immediately came to support my... Oh, that was the bit where he died but then didn't die. Yes, I remember. You saw that. I'm sure he died. but for some reason he didn't. Anyway, I was respawning and going to help my jungler, and as a consequence, we basically picked up a couple of really good kills. That stun. She's so good at this. This player, I'll have to look up her name when she's next on screen. Art258. You're a hell of a Selena. Well done. Stuart's making a chase down. This looks like a triple. If I can land the hook. Oh, I don't need to. Leslie's there. Bam. Nice triple. Not so good. I should have maybe stayed next to Yin and stunned him, but it's all about positioning. We were next to a tower, an enemy tower, a friendly to them tower. They could have just ducked under it and just peppered us with damage. So the right play was to retreat there. I am just talking with Stuart, trying to figure out what we want to do next. Does he want me to rotate with him? Does he want me to check the Lord? This kind of stuff. This is a little bit of indecision. If you're looking to improve your gameplay overall, you want to avoid situations like this where you just kind of stood there not doing anything. I saw Selena there. Oh, there's Veil. Nope, blinked out of most of it, but still painful. We saw that it was kicking off around Lord, so we're looking to go make a mess. He's going after Selena, and we're being chased by 3 dudes, so we've got to keep running here. Luckily, that is what Roger and Franco are good at. Is she getting away? She didn't deserve to, and she knows it. Okay, down lane, I see that my Wanwan's in trouble, hoping I can help out. Missed with the snare, took the ulti. Luckily, Roger dives in and gets a monstrous kill. Well done. Well done, Roger. I think I'm going to upgrade him from awful to just bad. Great plays from that Selena. I thought she was going forward. Great juke. Sometimes, you know, this, I've said this in other videos, like playing Roger's like this psychological warfare game of like, will he hook now? Will he hook now? Sometimes you can kind of overthink it and get in your own way, and that was one of those times. It's best to just get a feel for how fast it travels and the range of it, and then just learn that to become instinctive. That's the kind of way to do it. Saw Diroth set up the ambush, but their team's not there. They're chasing down our Wan. Great hook there, but I've got no damage to follow it up with per se after outside my ulti. So now I'm just basically gonna get wrecked. I was determined to finish her off though. Didn't happen for me, but in comes Roger. Everyone's just used all their abilities on me, so Roger's just going to absolutely murderize them. Even through his heal ability, Roger just murdered him because they dropped all their damage on me. So another thing to kind of consider as a tank is you really should be happy trading your life for your team. And very much I am, you know, I'm happy to surrender one of my stats to get 2 kills for my carry. That's exactly the way you've got to play. You saw him running. Good stun with that ring. Like I say, he's a character who wasn't around when we were playing, so we didn't know how to use him or how to counter him at this stage. We're getting a bit better. Whoop! I'll be grabbing that, thanks. Oh, picked up a sneaky kill there. There's our Roger waiting to pounce. Pouncy, pounce. Super duper pounce. Oh, I guess that's maybe where I think I figured it out. I think that's Sand Wave. Ooh, yes, that was a mistake. Stuart got a bit greedy, and I followed him in like a clown. I'll be going into that arena any second now. I got that stun to try and allow Wan to escape, but she kind of is all like, nah, bro, I got this, yo. So I'm trying to keep in the area to support her. But the cool thing is with Franco, he's God, Khalid, you're so lucky. With Franco, you know, you can't like tank 4 ultimates, but you can kind of come back quite quickly. Oh, there's no way that missed. That's Bulldog. This guy's absolutely Absolutely insane. But he's not immune to my ulti, and therefore he is dead. Yeah, Franco can't tank 4 ultimates, but you can just disappear out of the fight for a short minute, and then suddenly you're at half health from 10%, and you can start contributing again. His skill cooldowns are actually relatively. Oh, that was terrible. Actually, relatively low, so he can really contribute. Oh, Yin. Let's see how she's doing in there. Oh, dead. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what I was just about to say. That was terrible as well. Good one, Leslie, though. I'm now trying to... I ran next to her, if you look, and put my conceal on her. I wanted to get that on Yin before he did any more damage. Oh, damn it. I'm just kind of rotating out now. Just trying to see what we can do, who I can support. I noticed Diroth was fighting, so the first thing I did, obviously, straight up there to help out. Whoop! There we go. Where's my snare? Yeah, in fact, that's probably a bad move, because Diroth looked like he was about to kill him, and I kind of pulled him to safety. Oh yeah, I was saying, I think I know what happened when Stuart died and didn't die. I think that sand wave kind of disappeared him off the screen, but because he took damage... he came back on the screen, perhaps. I don't know. I don't play Khalid very often. Okay, as you can see, getting my steps in, giving me a chance to get all my health back. Rotating around, letting Diroth cause some aggro so I can bail him out. And I saw Stuart setting up for the ambush. And so I thought, oh, if I move out of the way, we can get going here. Trying to see what we've got. I was, at this point, saying you're going to have to stop just hiding in that bush, you psychopath. Come along now, Stuart. As the... oh, unlucky. Boop. That's the snare. That's one down. Stuart's going to punish them. Great for not going for Khalid. That is completely the correct choice. Steal their buff. If he'd have gone for Khalid was too tanky, so that would have been a bad choice. Wow, did Leslie just slay Lord? Holy moly. Good job, Leslie. I'm just going to do some lane clear, except for my... Look at this lane clear, man. This super power. Why am I up to getting annihilated? Okay. We are on our way, obvs. The good thing about Roger is he's really quick. You see there, that's what I was talking about in my previous video. Even though you don't need to get the hook, or if you miss the hook, it's not the end. You can just hit the suppress and actually contribute to the team fight. And then you saw after his immortality went off, I quickly just hooked him back. Got him too. Blomp, blomp. And we're basically ready to win this. Yeah, pretty straightforward victory in the end. I just wanted to kind of show you my progress with Franco. I think I'm about 50% on the old hook ratio there. A couple of terrible hooks, a couple of pretty decent hooks there. As always, when Stuart and I kind of support each other, he plays jungle and I play roamer, we generally do quite well. Not taking anything away from his tremendous success there, though. That was a really good game from him. 19-4-6 is absolutely beastly. Like, it's really disappointing to see the Selena only get a 5.1. She was absolutely fantastic. Clearly a very talented Selena player. I can't, in good conscience, congratulate Yin too much, but I can congratulate his player. Well done for being good at a broken character. Cough, cough. No, I'm just playing. Congratulations to my team. Commiserations to their team. These are all their names. I think everyone played really well. I do agree that Brody had a bit of a quiet game. That's true. I'm quite surprised to see our Diroth score so lowly. Lowly? He scores so lowly. Oh, so lowly. No, I'm quite surprised to see him score only a 4, because I thought he was actually quite good as a player. That's about it, really. No wrapping up insights. This was just a game to show you how I am progressing with Franco. It's just a lot of, you've got to dedicate yourself to learning to use the hook, and also you've got to familiarize yourself with this idea that you can't just sit there and sink like a bunch of ultis like a Tig or a, you know, like a Belleric or something. You'll get destroyed. You'll just evaporate. But you can initiate, or if you fail the initiation, you can accept a few abilities worth of damage, then scoot out the way, let your team unload their damage whilst you're getting your health back, and then you can just dive back in. That's definitely how I'd recommend playing Franco. You gotta harry and harass from the sides. You just gotta be that patient hunter, and the more you practice, the more you'll get an intrinsic, like, natural feel for the hook and whether it's going to hit. I pretty much could tell you when all of those hooks were going to hit, because you can just feel it. The moment you throw the hook, you're like, yeah, that's a hook. So just stick with it. It is hard. It's like, they call those types of abilities skill shots for a reason, especially with kind of Franco. You know, that is the make or break. It is the key difference between a good Franco and a great Franco. So, you know, I can't overemphasize this enough. You've just got to play until it feels comfortable and natural. And that is definitely a learning process. And this is why I'm posting these videos, so you can see that, you know, I am gradually getting better, but I'm hardly fantastic. I'm not landing 100% of my hooks. I'm not, you know, I'm not something I'm necessarily saying you should aspire to. I'm just saying that it's okay to learn, and it's okay to not be good immediately. It's okay to take time to get better at something, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to record a couple more, and I'll post them up tonight just so we can review them. Okay, thank you.